everyone, welcome to Thomas Frank's Talking Thursday. I'm here with Sophie Stewart, and hi Sophie, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. So you're marketing executive, and what does that kind of entail for you?
So we're in charge of expanding the reach of the company and like increasing the profile. So we do a lot of stuff on social media, like pushing initiatives and our ethos to like a wider audience and keeping them all in the loop. And then we also work with clients like individually in order to keep everything like up to date and on brand. And we work in their locations to adapt their like dining areas so that they're all custom to their individual wants and needs while keeping it all like on brand with Thomas Frank's. And we're also in charge of like planning certain events and coordinating them with everybody.
So we're quite busy, aren't we?
Yeah, fairly.
So you recently joined Thomas Frank's. Well, not really recently, kind of in March, was it?
Yeah.
And so what were you doing before you joined Thomas Frank's? I know you were at Loughborough Uni, but do you want to just...
I was, yeah. So I did psychology at Loughborough for 3 years. And then after I graduated there, I moved to the US for a while, to Boston in Massachusetts. And I was basically just there, like taking a gap year, and I was competing on a cheerleading team out there. And yeah, just traveling a bit.
That sounds amazing. I still wish I did some form of gap thing instead of going straight into work. But so you've just touched on the fact that you were in America, but you've also told me before that every year you go out to an American camp or something as a counsellor. Could you just kind of go into that a bit?
Yeah, so it's in Maine, so right on the northern point of the US, and it's a traditional summer camp for children ages 6 through 15. And they choose their schedule and they do everything. And I worked in gymnastics my first 3 summers. So I was in their gymnastics center teaching kids gymnastics all day. And then I changed to teach sailing last year. So I was out on the lake teaching kids how to sail. And you live with the kids in the cabins for like the day-to-day stuff. So I was working with the oldest girls. So I was living with girls aged 13 to 15, and they're split into different cabins, and you like go to breakfast with them, and then you clean up in the morning, and then they go off and do their schedule, and you go. So for me, I went to sailing, and I taught 5 periods of sailing a day with lots of different kids from different age groups and both genders, and then you go back to the cabin for dinner and all that. And yeah, no, it's great fun. Really enjoy it.
It's something that you just love doing every year.
Yeah. No, it's such a good experience because it not only helps me grow, but you get to see these kids year on year grow and as they get older. And yeah, it's nice to be able to have an impact on their lives.
And so how long do you do that for?
So I usually go out at in the middle of May, and then I do what's called pre-camp, which is 2 weeks. So we get the camp ready for the counsellors who then come in for orientation, and that's a week and a half. And then the kids start coming at the end of June all the way up until the middle of August. Okay. And then I do post-camp, which is where other groups come in, like church camps, and they use the facilities, and we're just there to supervise. So I'm normally there from mid-May to the beginning of September.
That sounds amazing. And I bet the weather's nice, is it?
Yeah, so nice.
So as you know, I've been asking everyone this question. It's my favourite question. If you had to have dinner with any 3 people in the whole world, who would it be and why? And what meal would you have?
So I was thinking about this the other day, actually. The randomest thought came into my head, but I'd love to sit down with the people that moved the stones to Stonehenge. Because why, you know?
Yeah.
Someone like really funny, like Jack Whitehall. I love him. He's funny. And then maybe someone a bit more influential, like, I don't know, I'd really like to speak to Barack Obama. I think that would be cool. Meal-wise, I love a curry, so probably a curry. Yeah, something Indian.
Vegetarian one?
Yeah, vegetarian one. Yeah, not vegan, but vegetarian, yeah. Yeah.
And finally, I know obviously you joined in March, and unfortunately, like you and I were put to work doing the kind of some of the behind the scenes work for feeding community, so you haven't really like kind of been out and about as much as I'm sure you would have liked to be. But what would you say your favourite memory of Thomas Franks is?
I think just meeting all the new people that I get to work with and building relationships with them. There are some things coming up in the future that I'm quite excited about, so those will be good. But memory-wise, yeah, I've just enjoyed getting to know everyone.
Well, thank you so much for coming and talking to me today.
Thank you.
And I will speak to you soon.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.